The faithful come to prayer in the most ethnically diverse town in Ireland. Ballyhaunis in County Mayo tasted immigration decades before the rest of the country, with the opening of a meat plant in the 1970s. Now, almost 40% of the town's population was born abroad, and it's seen as an integration success story. Mohammed is from Aleppo in Syria and runs a meat business with his brother. Ireland's recent surge in immigration hasn't gone unnoticed here.
Now, in the last 2-3 years, it seems to be out of control.
The level of immigration?
The level of immigration, and there was no strict control, same as before. I don't know what changes regarding the government side of it. Look, immigration is okay, but as long as it's controlled, as long as there's Garda vetting behind it, we don't want people that have, dangerous backgrounds or some sort of different backgrounds to be landing in next door neighbour.
The experience of this town is becoming more common, as over the past year, immigration to Ireland has reached a 16-year high. Despite this trend, immigration has never really been a hot political issue here, unlike, for example, in the UK. But that now appears to be changing due to already underlying problems.
Those problems are the inability of the government to provide housing, community infrastructure, services, particularly a fair and efficient health service to every person living on this, in this country. So if every asylum seeker left the country tomorrow, we'd still have those problems.
One independent member of the Dáil, or Irish Parliament, says she's been branded as far right for trying to raise concerns about immigration.
We're at a point where we are in a crisis, a housing crisis, and we're seeing unsustainable levels of immigration. In Britain, the parliamentarians are doing their jobs. That's what the people want raised on the floor of the House of Commons. And this Parliament should be no different here. Our Dáil here should be no different, and we need to discuss these issues.
Small-scale anti-migrant protests eventually culminated in a major riot following a brutal stabbing attack in Dublin. The issue feels different here now. Swathes of Irish culture are based on the emigrant experience in song and literature. Now the country, for the first time, needs to deal with the immigrant experience before those who seek to exploit a vacuum do so again. Stephen Murphy, Sky News in County Mayo.